I'm adding my view model to my watch window here. Cart item total is 0, cart total is 0. That is very, very reasonable, right? Because we didn't add anything to the cart yet. So it's including my layout view. It's saying this is my shopping cart. There's nothing there. So I'm gonna do an F5 and get out. That is what my cart looks like. Okay? This is really important to test it like this at different point in time. Okay, I don't like this content body heading there. Let's see where that is coming from and fix it. Body. Okay, so see, there are like four rows, four cells here. I only have two cells here. That's why I'm like getting like a weird formatting issue there with my cart. I don't like it, so I'm gonna add a couple dummy ones so that like cart total will be displayed in the end and I still can see my entire row. Maybe my view start layout has something with the content body. Oh yeah, this content body is just, I don't like it. So I'm gonna take this out, I think. Yeah, let's see what happens. If it's needed, I'll put it back. So okay, so this got all like moved to the corner there, which is nice. Um, so my shopping cart looks decent. If I want like a title or something for my shopping cart, I wanna like just do it here. Here, I believe. So I can just say here. Formatting really helps so it doesn't look ugly. Here's your shopping cart. So we have the three columns here and then we have the cart total here. Looks fantastic. So unless we write code to add to cart, nothing's gonna work, right? We can't really like verify all of our logic. We can't see if the cart can remember us and all that stuff. So the next task that we have is to go and add some code to shopping cart controller to our add to cart. All the methods are going to take they are going to be like doing this part the same way. It's going to like ask for the cart and send the HTTP context. That is the very first step. Okay. So once it does it and we get a handle on our cart, um, so when I say add to cart, for example, let's go in here. Let's go to our browse. Okay. So if you see this, when I say add to cart, I am sending a parameter, right? So add to cart is going to like fail now, but I'm just going to click anyways. See how it sends the parameter for me? So I should be ready to receive the parameter here. So I want to like define ID. So we did an exercise before early on in the class. If you look at the route config, app start, this is the name of the parameter. See how it is sending ID equal to? You cannot use like a genre ID or cart ID or any other ID you want unless you change this route config. Okay. Anything else, if you send a parameter with a different name than what it is expecting, it is going to consider that to be query string. Okay. So you have to be really careful about that. I know a couple of you had already asked me about it, that you were having problems with the parameter. So remember that this has to be ID. It's got to be lowercase ID, and that's the parameter that goes in. This is going to be the album ID, right? Just now we saw this is going to be album ID. We are sending the album ID. So I'm going to be calling cart.add to cart with ID. That is going to be my idea of what I want to do. So cart.add to cart is going to be, it means that my business layer should have something to handle this situation, right? So I go into my shopping cart.cs, scroll down. So I'm going to be writing a method. For now, it's going to be void. It's going to take an integer called ID, right? See, now it won't error out anymore because I have defined. See, this is happy now. Well, we may need to return something, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go and see what are we going to do in this add to cart. Let's think about it. Two things can happen. Cart item exists already in database. Update count. So if I already have like two of that world's movie in my collection or the CD in my collection, and I'm going and like saying add to cart, now it should show the same item, same entry, it should be updated, the quantity should show 3. The second one is cart item does not exist in the database, which means add item to database. This is our goal, right? So for that, we need to know whether this particular item exists in the database or not. So we are going to we are going to call the database carts single or default, right? We just want like one entry for the cart item. So carts, cart is too confusing, we can just say c dot cart ID, cart ID, album album ID equal to ID. So I want to see if there is a cart item that matches my shopping cart ID and my album ID. Remember, like shopping cart ID is not unique by album. You could have a whole bunch of shopping cart items that could have the same shopping cart ID, because that is how we identify it for a user. So the combination gives us a unique entry, right? So this is going to be of the type cart. This is going to be one cart item. We are saying there should be only one album, entry for only one album. If multiple quantities are ordered, you should update the quantity. If this cart item equal to null, What does that mean?